nor pain.
All right, hello everybody. It is your boy Juice here with Mom's Basement Streams, and tonight we're going to be bringing you some standard vampires. I know right now it says that we're playing Legacy Burn for those of you watching. Trying to get that switched right now. I don't actually have full permissions on the channel, so we're going to try to get that name changed here pretty soon. Shouldn't affect the content at all though, so we're going to hop right into it. So, this list has been quickly rising very popularly in standard. And one thing I'm interested in is to see how it holds up in best of ones. So we're going to be playing some best of one leagues today with vampires to see if it can kind of outbeat Burn, because when you really think about it, it kind of has the same aggro game plan as Burn, but especially with like some Sorens in here and some Sanctum Seekers, you can start gaining a lot of life. Something that I'm kind of adding into the mix that I noticed that other people haven't been is this card right here, Icon of Ancestry. So it's a good anthem. For 1 mana more than our Legion Lieutenants, it's also still giving everything +1/+1 on our side of the field, as well as for 3 mana we can tap it and find another vampire to add into our hand, which late game when we're stalling out can be pretty good. Ooh, what did I change? I'm changing things. We're going back. This card changes. Excellent, took a card out there. So without further ado, we are going to get right into this league. So we're going to go right up here to Constructed Event. And let's select the right deck here. We got our vampires. All right, let's hop right into it. Hope everybody in the chat is having a good one tonight. I know it's midnight here, Eastern Central Time or Eastern Standard Time. Not Eastern Central; those are two different time zones. Oh my goodness, I am ready. We're gonna own some guys. All right, so this hand actually seems way too slow. We only have a turn. Actually, Vanguard with a Sorin on backup is pretty dope if they don't get rid of our Vanguard. More on the play. I think we should actually just keep it. Just gonna go Plains Pass. So I just want to drop this Vanguard, drop Sorin, and start punching faces. So that is exactly what we're gonna do here. Our opponent, maybe on Teamer, maybe on Gruul, Sir Chancelot. Ooh! That's Sun Petal Grove. Got some Naya going on here. Well, opponent's thinking. That's okay. I think this Vampire deck is probably on a lot of people's nerves right now, especially in these best of ones. So, in testing, I've already had, several Rage Scoops, so we're going to see how this goes. An opponent is still sitting here just thinking. That's okay. Maybe we'll give them the little... There you go. Okay, a Danto Vanguard of their own. Opponent says, oops, but they didn't even realize it was their turn. It happens to the best of us. But we're going to follow up here with our Sorin, Imperious Bloodlord. And I think we're just going to... -3. Throw this Sanctum. I actually like Champion of Dust. Let's draw a couple cards. Because I really don't want to have to block and have the Sanctum Seeker be killed if he plays some kind of buff for that. I have no idea what he's on right now, but we are going to punch him in the face. Yeah, I'm okay. Let's save our Vanguard here. We have Sorin, so we're going to start gaining life soon. We're also just dealing 4 instead of 3 to our opponent, at the cost of dealing 4 to ourselves, too. And our opponent's still thinking. Seems to not be paying very much attention to the game, sadly. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I join leagues and people are, like, multitasking while doing it. So you just have to kind of sit here and just kind of watch them. Not pay attention. You can get frustrated after a little while. Yep, we'll block. This Champion of Dusk already did its duty. If you're wasting cards. Yep, give it +1. You want to pay 4 life and make it indestructible? So I can just put a counter on this Vanguard and swing back at you harder. So I think we want to go next turn Sanctum Seeker, and the turn after that we can go Sorin Landing. Because I want to plus Sorin and then get back Champion of Dusk. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Is our opponent playing like some variant of the Feather deck, maybe? I do like this. Because essentially we can make our Vanguard indestructible for free right now, because we're going to hit for 4 once I plus Sorin on it. But I might want to think here, because I can also just plus Sorin sack Vanguard and kill this so he can't get value off that Defiant Strike next turn. But let's just go the life gain route here. Oh, he's not even gonna block, so yeah, we'll just straight up gain 4 here. Puts us at 19. Okay, Gideon.
I am here to aid in the assault. Share in my light.
Give his own Vanguard lifelink till end of turn. And if he attacks here with the Arcanist, I'm just gonna block and kill it. Like, I'll let Soren go. Because this is leaving his field wide open, and I can just kill Gideon next turn. Yeah. I will kill your creature.
I have other obligations.
So I think we're going to plus here, deal damage to Gideon, and just swing the Vanguard into it, so I can leave up Sanctum Seeker as a blocker. Actually, no, let's swing Sanctum Seeker into their face. That's 5 damage to them this turn. Now they're pretty close to dead on board, so... Okay, here's a Feather, but I think that's just too late. Like, it's turn 5 and you're playing what your deck's centered around. We already have pretty built-up board state. Okay, you can deal 3 damage to my guy now. Sweet.
How predictable.
Let's play this Champion of Dusk first and see what our opponent does. Probably kill the Sanctum Seeker if I had to take a wild guess. Yeah. Man, this is rough. I don't know what to really do here. At least hit him for 1.
I abhor my need for blood.
Let's swing Vanguard into him. I mean, that puts them at 1. We're going to play this Godless Shrine. Play a second Legion landing and sack the first, just so we have another token they have to get rid of. Because as long as I can just plus Soren, they lose. Oh, or they can give the thing lifelink too. That works.
I march into battle as your champion of justice. I will lend you my strength.
This could be rough. Well, we can get rid of your Vanguard here. You can't... Sadly, you cannot pay 4 life, so... Bye-bye.
We all make sacrifices.
And opponent has seen enough. They are scooping. Brutal. Fuck all these sick rewards and move on to the next round. Heck yeah. I think that's just kind of how most of these games are going to go. How I've seen it, it's just like opponents just kind of work themselves into a corner with our own deck, so. That's what I like to see. Out here getting W's. Definitely not keepable hand. Let's ship that boy back. Oh, I am super okay with this hand. I think we're just going to put back a Dusk Legion Zealot. And then it's pretty keepable. God the Shrine, tap and pass back to our opponent. Wait a minute. What's with our opponent's library? Are they playing like a 1,000-card deck? That is too funny. Oh my god. Calm down, dude. Is this like the anti-mill deck? Is he being janked out by mill too much? How many different cards do you have to be running in there? Okay, let's just slam a Sorin here and start plussing, so...
Picked a fight with an ancient vampire lord. Foolish.
Yeah, I think we just want to plus right now. Next turn we can minus and throw a champion into play after we play Vanguard and Aspirant if we don't draw a card. Or if we don't draw a land card. Are we against 5-color everything? Oh my goodness. Okay, we have a Dire Fleet Captain. It's +1/+1 for each attacking pirate every time it attacks. Well, how about we draw 4 cards?
Join my crusade.
Then play another Godless Shrine tapped. Combat. I'll swing all day, baby. You want to block? You can block. Okay, they're blocking. Do you have a combat trick? No combat trick. Okay. Is this just Grixis pirates, but like every pirate in standard right now? Is that what we're up against? Is our Sorin getting shocked? I'm so confused as to what's going on right now. Okay, deal 4 to our Champion of Dusk. That's okay. Let's play this Sanctum Seeker into a Knight of the Ebon Legion, plus our Sorin on the counter mode, put a counter on our Vanguard, and punch face. Vanguard plus the Sorin are so nuts, just as far as like life gain goes. Like, we're back up to 23. Opponent's at 10. Put a counter on our Knight of the Ebon Legion. Things are going in our favor. Look at that. Man, oh man, oh man. Opponent is still thinking heavily. Anticipating. More anticipates. Surprised they found 2 copies of the same card in that deck. This is just weird. I guess you see all kinds of jank in Singleton. I'm not used to it. Not Singleton, I'm best of 1. I think this is Singleton because of how big his deck is. Okay, murder our Sanctum Seeker. Maybe they're just playing every removal spell with no win condition. Well, that's just weird. Plus on Vanguard. Plus on Knight, or activate Knight. Go to combat. Win the game. GG, opponent. I feel kind of like that was like just a free win. I feel bad. Well, let's keep the gravy train running. I'm trying to go with the perfect record here. Vampires, I know you can get there. My boy Soren coming through. Cavaldum. Welcome. Oh, this is just like beat sticks the hand. I'm okay with this. Boom. Got that Dusk Legion for some draw. 3 lands. We've been like blessed. This is how is best of one just kinder with its opening hands. Because I feel like every time we've been playing, I've just been kind of janked out by my own hands. So this is not like what we usually get. Oh, we're just playing white weenies. That's okay, white weenies. We're like you, but better. We'll take 2. That's okay. We'll get you back. That's okay, opponent. We'll match you creature for creature. Assailant. Or Aspirant. Man, language. It's a hard language to speak sometimes. I think our best bet is to find an anthem of our own here. Boom, there it is. So next turn we have Allegiance Lieutenant coming down. This turn we just kind of fighting to deal with the punches. They have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if they... That's 9. Just be a land. Just be a land once. Nope. Danto Vanguard. All of their Aspirants have flying now, so that's a guaranteed 9 to the face. Yeah, they just started a little bit quicker than we did this game. So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so we will die if we don't block. I'm thinking... just chump before? I mean, that's all we can really do right now, sadly. And I don't think there's any way we can actually win this from here. It's like, even on the backswing, we're like, what, 6, 7? Yeah. I'm just trying to think here real quick. Because they have guaranteed 3 getting through. We're not dead, technically. We will be at 1, but we're not dead. And we do have to chump. I think we have to double chump, actually. Okay, now we're dead. We can't survive that, because now creature gets through and does its full combat damage to us. So, we did get 1 loss, but we are still up 2 games, so I'm feeling confident about this. Alright, looks like our name did get changed. Thank you very much to Abe from Mom's Basement Games. Alright. And let me try to get this deck list updated real quick. Does not look like that worked. That's okay. We'll figure that out in a minute here. Let's go back to the game, though, the part that matters. All right. I think we're going to lead... Let's get the Aspirant down. We facing mono red here? Ooh, goblins. Unless this is just some new add-on to their list that I'm not aware of. No, we're playing with our life total here, and that's not always smart. But I feel confident. Let's see if they'll get rid of this Ember Hauler for us. Nope, 2 to the face. Well, that's our board gone, so glad I got that 2 damage in. Yeah, let's go Sorin.
I have not survived millennia.
And then go put a Champion of Dusk into play. Draw a card, lose a life. Pass back. I want to play that right now, because I really don't want to be losing that life later when we are even lower than we will be right now. Lava Coil. Alright, brutal opponent, I see you. Not ones that have any vampire fun today. Land into that lava runner. I mean, I know they're taking away a lot of our plays right now, but it's not actually looking terrible for us. Steam can be problematic. Man, they just had literally all of the answers in their hand. Well, I know I said this isn't the end of the road, but I think this might now be the end of the road. Because we are boltable. But we're going to try. Play out our hand real quick. Got a Sky Marcher, Vanguard, and our token from Legion's Landing. Opponent just seemed to have every answer to everything that we played, which can be problematic at times. But we are definitely just dead here. We block 3/3, we take... Yeah, we take 3. Opponent adding insult to injury, playing all the hasty boys. Yeah, we're just... I don't know why they just held that back, but... We chump, block, and then you just kill us with your Firebrand opponent. So, that is going to be the game. Oh, what's up, Denzel? How you doing tonight, Denzel? I haven't seen you in forever. I miss you. Get a little water break, stay hydrated. Hydration is key to dunking on fools on Arena. And that's what we're going to be doing all night, baby. Alright, let's get back into this. Woo! That is a spicy hand. We got Landing, Vanguard, Knight, and Sorin. We're keeping this all day. This Sorin does some work. A lot of lists are opting away from running him now because you can't just cheat him in right away with the other Sorin. But being able to get back all of the things that you are blocking with at the start of the game can kind of just make a difference, like about halfway through. Denzel, thank you, man. Yeah, I will go ham. Just for you, dude. We're going to win. Just for you. We are up against mono blue right now, so that might be a little hard, but we're going to try our hardest. Woo. Let's go Legion's Landing. We get Spell Pierce. Opponent's thinking. Wizard's Retort. Okay, let's take a real counterspell out of your hand. I wasn't even that excited for Legion's Landing. And go back here, swing 1 at you too, opponent. We can do that. I'll play that game. And the next turn that sets us up, even if we don't draw a land to go, Zealot to find it. Second Siren Storm Tamer from our opponent. Good thing nothing in our deck is targeting you or your spells. Ooh, did they miss that land drop? They did, and we hit ours. Ooh, we're going Vampire, not Wizards. I feel like, let's just try to jam it. They might have the spell pierce, and I'm okay with that. I really just want to get the Sorin down, because if we get the Sorin down, it's kind of game over for them. Nope, but this icon does touch the battlefield, so now we have 4 damage swinging at their face. They might have to chump. Ooh, and they're just opting. That's a desperate opt. See, Denzel, you gave me good luck, man. Four in the face, gonna pump both of our knights. Things are not looking up here for our opponent. Looking up for us, though, I'll tell you what. Miss Cloak Herald. And another Siren. I think it's too late, opponent. I think the damage has been done. I really hope we find a land, swing, they full block one of these, and then I play Sorin and get it back. That would be great. That would feel great. But no, they're actually just going to be swinging and chumping, maybe? They already gave us the GGs. That's the best feeling when you got them on the ropes this early. Let's play this Dusk Legion Zealot. Get a 2-2. Okay, we got a Sorin though. I'm okay with this. Opponent's missing more land drops than us, so at the end of the day, we're still winning. Woo! They know they have to keep these chumpers back. Did they still not find a land? That is so brutal. I kind of feel bad.
Defeating you will not bring me pleasure.
Well, let's put a token on, or counter on that boy.
To your soul.
And just the instant scoop from our opponent. Maybe we learned some lessons about keeping bad hands today, huh? That's usually us on the other end of that. We're usually the ones that draw land, so... I know last week I just ran into that. But ooh, we got 2 draw engines and bodies on the board. Legion's Landing, removal, and a Vanguard. This hand is like a land and a Sorin away from perfection, and I feel like we can get there with these boys. We have all of our colors, technically. Opponents still decide if they want to keep their hand or not. Ooh, we see a mulligan. No more 500 card decks, though, although that was entertaining when we saw that. I don't know if you've noticed, too, if you've ever played this game, but like all the stuff in the background, like when you touch it, it like interacts with it. I thought that was kind of a cool touch. Alright. Get down this isolated chapel. Go to combat. You want to trade your Llanowar Elves for our 1/1 token by chance? No? That's okay. I didn't think you would anyway. Okay, there's another land. So our opponent just... Nope. Okay. At least on Golgari. Maybe Sultai? Ooh. This just seems like a very run-of-the-mill beginner Golgari deck. I feel like recently he's been putting me up against some pretty new players, and I don't know how fair that seems for them. At least when I've been doing like all the best of ones. I don't know if that's just because there's like an influx of new players in there, or if it's the problem with their matchmaking system. Because this almost looks like a draft deck. We'll take 2. Yeah, let's go Legion's Lieutenant. Danto Vanguard. Swing for 6. Flip our Legion's Landing. We can play a Sky Marcher on main phase 2. Maybe it's because we lost 2 games so fast. That might be it, actually. Maybe that's why it's playing us against like new players. But we already have the city's blessing too, so we're kind of going off here. They're still on 3 lands for this turn. Okay. That seems like a good creature to murder if you were to murder one of our creatures. Man, oh man. Okay, like I'll take 4. If we've been gaining life, that's okay. I'm still at 15. Ooh. And just like that, we get a Sorin.
Depart Innistrad immediately.
Let's get some counters on our Sky Marcher.
He's but a taste
And
of my
then
power.
let's hold this boy back. Because I just kind of want to kill the Infectious Horror. And I'll wait till right before he goes to combat if I have to. But no need to rush this. We can just beat in for 3 and gain 3 every turn. Well, increasingly, I should say, as we're going to keep putting counters on it with Sorin. Yeah. And just in response to that, I want to kill this Infectious Horror. Because it's kind of the best thing he has on board right now. Yeah, we can double block this. Like, these Zealots, like, I could turn them into bolts with this, but I don't think that's really necessary right now. We also have a token generator, so that is relevant. I also forgot to just activate Sorin before we went to combat, but that's okay. Doom Dissenter will probably be blocking the Vanguard here. I'll pay the 4. Let's put a counter on the Vanguard.
My bloodline flows through you.
And we can activate a Danto on their turn, make a blocker. I'm okay. This is okay. Ooh, do they change the way that tokens look? Or is that like a special token on an event I missed or something? So that's cool. Oh, Voracious Hydra. Well, that sounds like we don't have a Sky Marcher Aspirant anymore. But we do have token. Yeah, so I'm just going to take this too. Let's hold this back for now. I want to give Vanguard Death Touch.
But a taste of my power.
Yeah, and I actually net 3 life from this attack. Play the territory. Name some vampires. So even though we flooded, we're still in like a good position here. I mean, once again, it's not like our opponent's playing a top tier deck. This seems to very much be a beginner's deck. Actually, let's just go to combat. I think we can just win by bolting here. Actually, 1 damage away. So, how about we just do this?
Blood
And end of the turn.
calls to your soul.
So now if we just attack with the Aspirant, he's dead. Yep. Opponent realizes this and scoops the game. And that is victory number 3 or 4, I think? What is that, 4? It is victory number 4. 3 more away from the big prize. We are 2 losses right now, so this is life or death. If we lose, we lose. but I'm kind of like, I'm not even tempted. We are going to go back for another one after this, because we got to rinse and repeat if we're trying to show that vampires are the best in the meta right now. All right. This hand seems like it's got some gas. We got Knight, 2 Vanguards, Landing, all of our colors. Opponent's mulliganing, so I like that. Let's keep. Elementals are the best? Not fading. You're tripping. Vampires are the best right now. I'll tell you what, every time I've played against that elemental deck, I've killed them before they could get going. I hope this is elementals right here. I'm going to prove that my vampires are great. And for all of those who just joined, thank you, and we are going to be rocking it out and proving just how great these vampires are tonight. This actually looks like it is the Flash deck, which I hate so much. Yep, we're going to get trickstered here. Yeah, I was going to say, Thorward Falls means unoptimal. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too, man. That is exactly what it is. It is that Flash Wolves deck, which,
I've lost so much.
oh my god, I hate this deck so much.
All things begin and end.
I actually said that I might play it this week, and then I was looking at the list, and I was like, I can't do this to people. I would feel too scummy if this was the deck I was playing. But our opponent tapped out? Is this actually true Flash? This doesn't feel like true Flash. I mean, are they just going to chump with the Trickster here if we go to combat? Like, they don't have a combat trick. We're not attacking with the Legion Lieutenant. So I think it's best just to play the Zealot here. Get some draws going on. Yeah, probably shorten some rare wild cards. We are down 2 losses, so that could also be a reason that we're playing against opponents that might not have like the most filled out decks. Because we kind of got janked out a little bit by mono white, so they're technically just a lower to the ground, faster version of our deck. But I kind of like, I feel like the matchmaking. Oh, opponent's just killing Vivian, so we didn't even have to try. That's good. Hopefully that means our opponent's hand is not looking too hot right now. But yeah, anyway, I feel like the matchmaking system in this game kind of makes it so when you are down a certain amount of games, it also puts you with people that are down a certain amount of games. And that can just mean that you're playing up against people with worse decks. Okay, we got a Brian Bowen Cutthroat here. Like, yeah, I don't know what you're doing here, opponent, so we're just going to go to combat. Swing with everything but the Legion Lieutenant and flip this Legion's Landing. I think we're going to go Zealot Vanguard this turn, and then Sanctum Seeker next turn on combat. I want to get more bodies on the ground first. Okay, we get another land too. Because I can always Mortify next turn. Like, our opponent's not even doing anything. So, we're going our Knight too. Yeah, this is like... Yeah, this deck, sadly, does have a lot of stuff that's rotating this fall. I never really liked the archetype to begin with, but after seeing how well it was doing and how much people were picking up on it, like, I already had a lot of stuff from, like, White Weenies, Tokens, like, Singleton, back when that was a thing. I had some of these vampires for that. I had these Dusk Legion Zealots from, like, the couple of Pauper events that they actually ran. Okay, looks like our Knight of the Ebon Legion got tapped here. Like, that's just not going to stop us, though. We are swinging for 4, draining 4 right away. Opponent's going to go down to 9, and then has to take probably 4. Yeah. We're going to activate our Vanguard here, because we're up to 22. And opponent's actually taking 6. So unless you can board wipe us, or... what am I trying to think of? Trickster or Sanctum Seeker, we're going to be good. How many cards in hand? He has 4 cards in hand, and he has 1 card from Nissa waiting. Sorry, I know our our bar up here actually kind of cuts that off. Maybe I'll see about if we can change our arena format here for our videos. Okay, big Hydroid Crisis. Puts you back up to 4. You still lose the game. Let's just give our opponent the GG, see if they see it. No? Okay, well... Are they just letting us play it out? Because I'll just play it out. Nope, they scoop. Caleb Sweet, 20. Howdy, Caleb. How you doing? And yeah, I know we can't see anything on top here on these videos, and I've kind of noticed that too, like going back and reviewing some of my footage, and even just kind of like this. So hopefully we will be able to fix that pretty soon, or get some other kind of overlay for our Twitch here. Good? I'm doing pretty good too, dude. Had a good day at work. Josh needs to stick his face on everything. Josh does need to stick his face on everything, and that's okay. He's our Papa Bear. We love Mr. Josh Warren very much, or at least I do. So he's allowed to put his face on things. And for all of you who just joined us, we are playing some vampires in Standard right now. And our opponent with that Legion landing, but looks like they're on Selesnya, so it looks like we're going to be playing against tokens here. I'm excited. Let's play tokens. We're going to make our boys bigger than yours. Sitting back. No turn 2 play from our opponent. Seems like we're going to kind of rush ahead here. My vampire token's bigger than yours. This should be an interesting match. Yes, it should. I'm excited. Raise the alarm? Okay. Raise the alarm, but don't 2-for-1 us. I see you. I didn't know people were still playing tokens. Yeah, let's block. I mean, do you have a combat trick? No? Okay. I mean, tokens is definitely a solid deck still, but I feel like this is not the matchup where they're going to flourish. 2 migrations. Okay. Mortify kind of a dead card in this matchup. Yeah. I think this is good. We'll Dust Legion, leaving the white up for Legion's Landing. Draw another Mortify. I think we only have 2 in this list, so we've just gotten very unlucky. Yeah, I'm not going to attack with 3 this turn. I want the extra tokens against them, so I think it's worth playing it here. Meeting our curve. Next turn we have Sorin too. I kind of want to hold back here. When I get Sorin down, I'm going to start swinging a little bit more because of the lifelink. Ooh, Finale of Glory for 3? Maybe I'll make a ton more tokens here. Oh, Tribunal. Well, sadly for our opponent, we do have an answer for that. So I'll take 5 this turn and be able to block your entire board again next turn, if that's okay with you. Yeah, so let's play this Godless Shrine. And... oh, actually, we should have waited. We should have waited. Why am I bad at this game? Instants can be played at instant speed. We got Siggy Stardust saying howdy. I know, that's exactly what I just said, Antfade, and I should have done it instant speed, but I'm dumb. And if we're not punting, I'm not probably playing, so... oh my god, this is brutal. Okay, so let's see here. We have this blocked. We are taking 4, 10, 13. This puts us... or no. We do have to make this bad trade here. This puts us at 1. And all of their stuff lived. Oh my god, is this how we get out of this first league? I mean, even if we had held that back at instant speed, they would have played this on their main phase. So we were still pretty screwed there. But, yeah, it's going to be the GG. So that's first league of the night done. But, hey, we're in best of ones. These go fast. So we're going to be playing a couple of these at least tonight. All right, let's claim our prize. Let's see what we get. We got 1. Ooh, we got gems. I'll always take some gems. 600. So we made 100 coins off this. Yeah, if we aren't punting, this is not Mom's Basement Games. Mom's Basement Games, we punt daily. So we stream daily and we punt daily. That's how we live our lives here. But let's run it back with these vampires. Get that little bit of lag, because somehow every time they update Arena, I swear to God, this game gets laggier. Aunt Faden, I got gems because what am I trying to say here? When you have enough, because it still selects your random rare card the same way, and it selected a card I already had. So unlike packs, it doesn't just give you a card that you don't have already. So if it lands on one you already have a playset of, it just gives you 20 gems. It's a weird system, but that's just how Arena's rolling right now. Arena's doing a lot of things that I don't really enjoy too much, like all this lag that we're getting for no reason. Like, I could like stream any other game right now, have like no frame rate issues, anything like that, but for some reason Arena's the thing that's going to be a little bit too labor intensive. I thought our opponent was playing Flash, but they let that touch the ground. So either they don't have a 2-mana counter right now, or they're on something else. Okay, waiting to play the Cutthroat. The Mastery Pass does seem like a ripoff. I can agree with that, and the one thing I don't like is how they advertised it as not having a cap, and then the first thing they do is put a cap on it. I thought that was just completely backwards. I didn't appreciate that. But as you can see by my little cat here, which I don't get very much, but I did buy it. And that's just because I play the game enough, and when I'm like making enough content, I think it's a little bit worth it. And I am glad that they... I guess it's going to kill this. I should have swung with that first and pumped it, but I'm not thinking because I'm talking too much. Yeah, no, it very definitely has a cap. So I don't know how I feel about Wizards doing that to us. They've already made one fix with... Because before it was like you literally had to play every day. Like you couldn't just play weekly anymore and get all your EXP. Yeah, most passes give you a way to grind out. Even if they gave me some like super slow way when I'm like trying to start making content to grind it out, like I would have been okay with that. But there's definitely a Frilled Mystic here, so I'm just gonna swing with my Knight. If I can like make them get off Frilled Mystic mana, I'm okay with that. This is intense. I hate this deck so much. Like, straight up, I'm not even gonna lie. I mean... So let's see here. He's gonna have 5, 6, 7 toughness on board. And then he has 7, 8, 9 power. If I pump this, he does have to double block or he doesn't kill it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I know it kind of wastes the rest of my turn, but he only has 3 cards left in hand. If we can keep him kind of back like this, I'm okay with this. What? That does not kill my guy. You have to block with your big boy or he does not die. Alright, let's look at chat for a second. Alright, so you guys said... Yeah, like 5 EXP per win or something? Like, I could see that. Like, maybe once you get past your weekly limit, they let you, like, just incrementally, like, get a little bit of value like that. I would think that would be pretty fair, actually. I think our opponent's going to want to slam a Frilled Mystic just to send a point. So I want to kind of bait it here. Because... I'm not really in a rush. Like, I'm not going to... Now, since he didn't do it, I'm not going to send the Sorin through. I'm just going to pass back. Siggy, you said your singles should be here for Friday? That's sick, dude. All right, Aunt Faden, you said, so the biggest turnoff for me is having to pay 3,400 gems and only getting 2,000 back if you max out. You should be able to go infinite off the pass if you max it out. Dude, I agree. Like, almost any other kind of like game that's going off a battle pass right now has that. So I would like to think that that's just kind of a standard, and it seems like they're not treating it like one. So you said fully foiled out Boros Feather? Man, that deck's annoying too. It definitely picked up speed a little bit here, but I need to play something. So we have 2 Sorens. Let's try to let one touch the ground. It looks like that is not going to be the case, and that's what I assumed anyway. But we need 1 more permanent to activate this Sky Marcher. Got syncopated? Okay. I wish we had hit another land, because then we could have double Soren this turn and got it. But clearly that was not going to be the case. But we're just like at a stalemate, and they're generating tokens every turn, and we are not. So I don't like this very much. Yeah, I also noticed that $20 is a little steep. I think like every other game I've ever bought a pass for has been $10. And like even thinking about like monthly subscription things that aren't like battle passes, like anywhere from $5 to $10 for any like video streaming service or any other game kind of service, like I definitely don't like what they're doing right now. Like I really do hope that they're listening to community feedback. Feather is such an obnoxious card though. Yeah, oh my god. Maybe that's something I should build, because I think I have a playset of Feather. But this game is not looking good for us. Everything we're doing is getting countered. Oh my god. And we're just kind of like sitting here with nothing to do. They're making a 3/3 at the end of each of their turns. Like, what do we have? Okay. So I think we're going to pass and try to kill the ambusher after they do whatever they're going to do. Okay, or we won't. We're going to be playing the passing game. They're going to keep making 3/3s. This gives them +1/+1, right? Yeah, so if we can get them down to a board full of 2/2s, I think we can do okay. Yeah, I still want to wait. Like, I don't want to be able to do anything unless I can do 2 things in 1 turn. Because that's the only way to get around their deck. They're finally going with the swing. I mean, I guess we gotta try to mortify the ambusher here. Which will probably get us a big fat counter. Yep, there's a negate. I was trying to think here, if we slam Soren and hit him back, can we win? So that's 12. I'm okay with taking 12, so if we block here... I think we're still just super dead. I don't think this looks good for us. Holy crap. Dude, if they have the counter for Soren, I'm just gonna scoop here because there's nothing to do past that. They just kill us. I think they just kill us anyway, but because I think they might just be thinking, yeah, I'm gonna let this Soren go. That does literally nothing for them. Because the only thing I'm thinking of right now is if we go -2. Oh no. Let's go -2. Get back a Dark Legion Zealot.
I demand servitude.
Yeah, and that's just game. So we'll move on to the next one. That's okay. I hate this Flash deck so much. It's a very bad matchup for this deck. And I can't really see us beating it in best of one, so. Vampire's OP, Flash, the one thing that does beat us, so every deck has the deck that it falls to. Yeah, I know Stream Decker is showing Legacy Burn right now, and I tried to use the command that was given to me to change the Stream Decker, and it just isn't working right now, so sadly, that is just going to be wonky for a little bit, so my apologies there. If you want, though, after this league, I can go back and go over the list again with everybody. I like to do that anyway after we're done, so. Yeah, thank you, man. I do appreciate it. And, Siggy, you said you took that deck to the GP. Emilio! He says, Juice, I love you. I love you too, man. I love you more, actually. I know you don't think that's possible, but I do love you more. Playing against Burn here. They're down to 4 cards, 5 cards already. I feel good about this. Let's keep going. We got 2 Mortifies. 2 to our face. That's okay. Let's get a Soren in here. Let's party, man. Yeah, I was gonna say though, Siggy, how do you do with that GP with the Feather deck? I feel like that could go well for you. Amelia, let me tell you what, bro. It is possible, because I do love you more than you love me. So, we're just going to stop that conversation there. Main event went 0-3 and drop. Dang, dude. Sometimes it really is just that way. But, I mean, I guess that just always is the associated risk when you go to a GP with a deck you haven't played very much. But, you do hear the stories of people living the dream. So you never know. I think it's always worth the shot. Sealed isn't your game? Man, I'm right there with you. I blow it, Sealed. Like, I am a terrible drafter. I will be the first person to admit that. I like this. Let's make a 2/2 lifelinking token. We have Mortify backup. We can Mortify Lava Runner, block Pyromancer, or something like that. I'm okay with this. Oh, is it Seal GP? Okay. Opponent, what you thinking? Steamkin, gross, but we can also mortify that on our next turn. Yep, so let's block Pyromancer. Kill Lava Runner. For some reason we keep finding both copies of Mortify that we're running right now. No, not a land. That is bad. That is bad. Okay, guess we're just gonna plus Soren and pass. Disgusting. They have the lightning strike. Okay. But I'm gonna let them wait till they attack with the Steamkin.
My fight anyway.
Let's just mortify it right now. They got the Firebrand. That's okay. You want to hit us for 1? You can hit us for 1. But now we're both... Oh my god, stop giving me lands, deck. Stop it. I was just talking about how we were done just drawing all of our lands this week. But now we're back at it again. Mountain. Hopefully our opponent's flooding too, but there's a Chandra, so that's kind of gross.
I knew you needed my help.
Probably just deciding if they want to plus Chandra this turn. I think that's a mistake not to. But a 3/4 should do us good here. Sanctum Seeker at some life gain action. I like that. Okay, our opponent does seem... Oh, they're flooding hard. Chandra's Spitfire. Yeah, I don't think you swing with Firebrand here. Soren seems like an okay card to play.
I did not start this fight, but I will finish it.
How about we get back a Legion's Lieutenant? If they want, like, even if they, like, super whiff next turn, if they want to waste both of these to get rid of Soren, Like, go for it, dude. Waste your whole board to get rid of my Soren. But right now we're going to be swinging 4 at Chandra and draining you 1. And we're going to be gaining 4 life off of Sanctum Seeker. So as far as I'm concerned, this game is almost in the bag already. Ooh, are you going to deal all 4 of it to Soren instead of my face?
Whatever.
Sweet. Okay, that's cool.
This time.
Sit back and watch
Ooh.
it burn.
They are super flooding. What else did you get? Another Spitfire? Okay. I'm definitely going to try to kill their Chandra this turn then. Another Legion Lieutenant. So I'm just going to send everything in at Chandra. Because if I can just take away their ability to look at more cards, and I have this kind of board going on right now, I don't think I should have any problems winning this game. Yeah, just let Chandra go. Deal 2 to my face, but I gain 2, so it's all good. And like, I guess they could sack the Firebrand to get in 8 damage, but then their board's open. I think that might be what they're doing right now. I think they're thinking about it. Or they could always sack Ember Hauler to deal 2 to me. Okay. And then they're going to sack it. So that'd be 714 minus 1. Put me at 2. Doing me dirty, opponent. But, like clockwork, we draw Legion Lieutenant Tron. Swing in, and I... Does this get us the game? That's 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, this is Exaxes. Dude, we drew Exaxes. They got hosed out of nowhere. They thought they had us. Vampires are not feeling the burn. Ooh, what do we get? Molder Hulk. I think I have a ton of those. I wish there was some kind of like trade-up system for all the other wild cards in this game. Because I think I legitimately have like 100 common wild cards. Like, I don't know what I'm ever going to do with them. Because like, I open up enough packs where they're just useless. Like, occasionally I build a deck and I'm like, oh, I don't have like 2 copies of this card. But like, especially with how much I've been like buying product in this game, and like when this next cycle happens, I'm going to have so much. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with all these wild cards. Yeah, I feel like rare ones are the ones you need usually. Emilio, stop saying it's all luck. It's all skill, dude. You know this game's all skill. No luck involved. I'm just going to pretend that I'm this good at this game. I'm just going to completely like bite me in about like 2 minutes. Swamp from our opponent. Into a duress. No, our icon of ancestry. It's gone forever. How am I ever going to get that back? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Unclaimed territory. Let's go Legion Lieutenant and hit you in the face for 3. And then we got 7 damage swinging at you next turn if you don't play any creatures. Okay, you play a 2-1 though, so we still have 7 swinging at you. Get down this boy, name some vampires. And 7 at your face. Is our opponent just playing like mono black? Taking the 7. Okay, I like to see that. We're still at 20. Okay, 2 Child Knights. Another unclaimed territory. Naming vampires. And then I'll just swing with the Aspirant, because if he wants to double block, I'm okay with that. We're 1 land away from Champion of Dusk. They're down to 3 cards in hand for next turn. If there's on the mono black game plan. Oh, that's not even the card I was scared of on 4. I was scared of that new guy. I forget what its name is. It's the one that whenever you play a swamp, I think it lets you draw a card or shock someone. I mean, present lethal. I don't know what you got, opponent. Are they going to murder my other one? Okay, let's just mortify your vampire then. You are at 1 opponent. Do you have any answers? Can you play 3 creatures or wipe my board? This guy's playing a Planeswalker deck, Emilio? Man, he has it in then. I didn't even know it was a Planeswalker deck. 5/5 Gravewalker. I mean, he's living the dream, but we gotta crush the dream. Just let him see that we could have refilled our hand. Assert dominance, flex a little bit. And he is down to -9. We win. Boom. Vampires, dude. Vampires. I'm telling you. If you're not on this deck right now, be on this deck right now. Especially if you want to win some best of ones. Get some easy wins to fuel all of your EXP needs, all your pack wins. Still got to hydrate, man. It's important. All right, triple land, Aspirant, Icon of Ancestry, and Champion of Dusk. This looks like a pretty solid hand to keep. SJ Ming, let's go, dude. What you playing? Hopefully it's trash. We actually probably didn't have to shock there. I'm antsy to hurt myself, I guess. Let's play a Zealot. Draw a card. Vanguard, okay. Next turn we're definitely going to go with the Icon of Ancestry. Is our opponent also playing vampires? Oh yeah, our opponent is playing vampires. Let's go. Ooh. I like playing our Icon first. Because if he wants to trade this for one of ours, yeah, that's like, now I also have another removal spell too, on top of his Anthem creature already being dead. That seems like a really bad block. I don't know why you would bring out a Legion Lieutenant just to block. There's a Knight of Ebon Legion. Disfigure? What kind of list are you playing for vampires? You're supposed to be going all in, bro. Get those weak vampires out of here. If he's just gonna try to grow this knight, we can use Mortify on it. I'm not worried. I think we have the situation under control. We also have a Champion of Dusk, which can draw us 3 cards right now. A hand refill seems like it could be advantageous. And I'm just not even going to worry about blocking here. Because if he just wastes his turn attacking and pumping, which he's not. I was going to say, we can't even like kill it right now. We don't have enough power on board. Okay, Sanctum Seeker. That seems like it could eat a Mortify. But how about we just play our Champion of Dusk and draw 3 cards? Those are some pretty good cards to draw right now, actually. Yeah, I think we're just going to pass back. So we have another Anthem, we have Removal, we have our big bad Sorin Imperious Bloodlord, and we have a Sanctum Seeker as of our own. Things are looking up. Cast down our champion. Okay. Get that out of the way before we play more important creatures. Shocking again. Opponent's down to 12. They're doing this to themselves. Okay, a Sorin of their own.
I'm bound to nothing beyond my own obligation.
We're probably just going to see a plus, put a counter on, or a minus if that's another creature. I don't think they'd bolt us right now, especially since they'd have to get rid of what's going to be a creature that's growing at the end of turn. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Putting the counter on the Sanctum Seeker. Are you just going to swing with the 1? Okay, this makes our next turn super easy. Because we have enough power to kill Sorin on board as it is. So I'm going to mortify your knight. Play my Sorin.
Defeating you will not bring me pleasure, nor pain.
Plus on my Vanguard.
My bloodline flows through you.
Kill your Sorin. And actually just leave back my token to block.
You lost what little trust I
Okay, and I think this pretty much just puts us in a winning position. Because we're going to play Sanctum Seeker, Legion Lieutenant next turn. Yeah, no, we're definitely ahead here. We also have this Icon of Ancestry if we don't draw anything else, which can just find us more vampires. I think I'm just going to let this go through. Like, our Sorin's still alive. You don't have yours.
Coward.
Play our Sanctum Seeker. What's also... Oh, opponent's seen enough. Opponent saw enough. We were just outplaying them with their own deck, so... I literally think they were just running too much removal. Like, this should just be a very, like, aggro creature deck, in my opinion. Like, I don't think you need to be running, like, a ton of answers for everything, because your answers are just to grow your creatures and hit them before they can do anything about it. Like, this is definitely not a mid-range deck. But we're gonna go right back into it. This boy has his full name out here. I mean, I know we have 2 unclaimed territories here, but we also have a handful of literally only creatures, so I think this is okay. Plus we get a draw, an extra draw from the Zealot next turn. Okay, and there's another land. Let's name vampires. Play the Zealot. Ooh, we do draw a Sorin, so hopefully we find a swamp next turn. Because I would love to slam this boy. If not, we can always just go Aspirant Vanguard, and that's still a pretty good turn. Or if we draw like another white source, we could go Vanguard, Vanguard. Our opponent looks like they might be on vampires as well. They got those Japanese Liliana sleeves. Those don't do anything though. You get that like little sheen from the Soul Ring. I like that. Ooh, yeah, looks like we were definitely going with the Vanguard Aspirant plan. Let's swing for 2 first. Bonus down to 17. Play a Vanguard. There's some kind of instant speed reaction going on here. Okay. Paying 5 life to get rid of our creature when we're putting a ton more power on the board. That's okay with me. Maybe we're just playing against some like weird Orzhov, like aristocrat deck or something.
Blood is my beginning.
Ooh, putting a vampire from your hand onto the battlefield? What you got?
Welcome
Sanctum
to the
Seeker.
family.
Oh my goodness. We have found almost every unclaimed territory in our deck. Why does our deck have to do us dirty like this? I don't like this. Get this away from me. We have so much damage on board, and now it's all ruined. Yeah, we're going to lose one. No blocks. Hit us for 4. You're up to 17. I don't feel good about this. Legion Lieutenant, your hand's only getting better, and you're an Aspirant. Surprised they didn't follow it up with something else. Yeah, just pass back. Keeping the double unclaimed territory can be a risk, so it should have been expected. I was just hoping we'd go faster than them, but see this guy? He's not playing ton of removal. He has the vampire deck right. Thinking about attacks, or what, you're going to target the Sorin. Okay.
Thirst for life.
Yeah, 6/7 lifelinker that's draining me for each creature that attacks. Seems pretty good, huh? Alright, go down to 3. You can literally just bolt the Sorin next turn, so we have to try to swing out and win this turn. That is not going to be a thing, so we are just going to concede. Sadly. I don't sound sad about conceding, but I really am, I promise. Alright, 2 losses. We're still doing pretty okay. I think, as long as we're losing to vampire decks, I can sleep easy tonight knowing that vampires is the best, so I think we're good. Master Row Fall. Alright. I mean, Aspirant, both our Sorins, 3 lands, and something that can find us more vampires if we like absolutely stall out with this hand. I've kept worse. Opponent is thinking if they want a mulligan, though. We are on the play this game, so hopefully that is going to take us somewhere. Emilio, stop giving me the L in chat. I see you. I see you, man. It hurts. Aspirant passed. Opponent playing Plains. Dauntless Bodyguard. We're facing white weenies again. Historically, not a good matchup for us. Yeah, I'm just not going to attack here. Yeah, this is not looking good for us. I hate this deck. Yeah, swing for 2. We take 2. Let's play a Sorin. I don't know if this is the right play here, but we're going to go with it. Opponent's thinking if they want to activate a Danto Vanguard's ability.
I have not survived millennia to stand down now. I bestow a mighty curse.
Might as well put a counter on that boy. We're going to be blocking and killing the bodyguard next turn, probably. Aspirant still dies, but we do keep our Sorin. And then I'm tempted just to go Icon Legion's landing next turn. Or actually, maybe I want to block the Vanguard. I think that's a better play. Make you lose the life. Let me just look at some damage in on this boy. Yeah. Yeah, Sorin's still at 3.
Cost you dearly.
Ooh, this seems saucy. Play this boy on vampires. Play this knight coming in as a 2/3, make it a 3/4. That sounds like it's protecting our Sorin all day. Or I guess it technically, because what, he's at 4? Yeah, he'll still deal 4, but that's okay. We now have a big knight, so he's only going to get bigger. We can use other Sorin to get a Aspirant back. We have an Anthem in play. Did he choose anything? Oh, the Vanguard, okay. You take my Knight or my Icon? Okay, take my creature. I mean, Sorin was dying anyway, so worst could have happened. full send into my Planeswalker. Oh, I guess, okay, Vanguard was attacking me. That makes more sense. Yeah, let's go Sorin again.
I will have revenge for House Markov.
Get our Aspirant back.
Accept the darkness within.
Man, this is like a... Maybe we should have just played Sanctum Seeker, actually. But I don't think there's a ton of good plays here. Like I said, this deck kind of just like hoses us. History of Analia. Numero dos. Oh, all of their Dauntless Bodyguards got buffed by this too, huh? So yeah, our opponent should know they only have to attack our Sorin with 2 creatures to kill it. Are they just full sending at our face? Oh, that's exactly 15 damage to us, isn't it? Yeah, that was exactly 15. Ah, oh, brutal. Damn it. Okay. Well, we only got the 3 in there. Didn't earn back our money that time, but that's okay. Vampires does not play any kind of board wipe in the main board, Emilio, just because it's mostly a... Well, it is a creature deck, so board wipes kind of don't make sense there. So I'm just saying you're dumb, actually. No, I'm kidding. I love you. But I think in the sideboard, there might be some. But we weren't playing for sideboards today. We were just trying to prove who was the best in a best of 1 today. So I still think it's Vampires. I just think we got some bad matchups. So I think that's going to do it for tonight's video. We did do 2 leagues back to back. We did pretty okay. We didn't win any leagues, but we did win, I think, 5 or 6 matches in the first one, and we just won 4. So, like, I'm super okay with how this deck performed tonight. Overall, I do think it is going to have a place in the meta until rotation. After that, I don't know how it's going to look for Vampires, just because if nothing's really reprinted in the next set for Vampires, the deck is going to die out. I can almost assure it. But other than that, I think it was pretty fun. Just taking another look at the deck list here, we did have playset each of the Sky Marcher, Knight of Ebon Legion, Danto Vanguard, and the Zealot and Lieutenant. And also our boy Sorin over here, we did end up going up to a full playset. I didn't actually have that in the list that I posted earlier today, but I traded out a land for Sorin because I felt like the deck could handle not having another land. Technically, I could play Set of the Wreckage. That is very right, Emilio, but I think, once again, that'd be like more like a sideboard card, because this deck's trying to just kind of slam like as early as possible. But yeah, we also have a couple Legion landings, a couple Icons of Ancestry, a couple Mortifies, a couple Sanctum Seekers, a couple Sorins, and then 3 Champion of the Dusk. So yeah, once again, overall, okay with the deck. And I hope you guys had some fun watching this tonight. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you give us that like and that subscribe. We appreciate that a lot. If you're on Twitch and you're not following us, make sure you're following us, dude. What the heck? We're like literally the best. And other than that, make sure you check out Mom's Basement Games on all of our social media outlets. I think we like literally have like Facebook, Instagram. I think we even have like a Tumblr, Twitter. We have our YouTube channel, of course, our Twitch channel, of course. We're everywhere. We're omnipresent, as one might say. And if you need any singles, we're also on TCG Players, so make sure you search us up. Buy some cards from us. We're pretty cool. I like to think we're pretty cool. Papa Josh needs the business. He might be going to the cardboard box soon, so we want to help him avoid that. But other than that, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your night, rest of your day if you're watching this later on YouTube, whatever time it may be where you're at right now. And we will be back with some more content tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that. We are a week long, baby. We do not stop here at Mom's Basement Games. So peace out and have a good one.